Good afternoon. We are back again with another video. It is Thursday. We are almost to the weekend and almost through another week of doing this whole series of building a clear online presence. And I am just so excited about all the topics that we've talked about. They have just been helping myself too, not just helping other people, but helping myself. So, anyway, my name is Ebony Rose, and I am a social media consultant and strategist, and I am here to help you build a clearer online presence for your brand, your business, whatever it is that you're working on that involves social media. So, please like and subscribe to this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I am on the road to 500 subscribers, and I believe this week I'm at 360. And when I started in February, I was only at 26 subscribers. So that is crazy to me that I have made it to 360 subscribers on here. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for engaging and liking and commenting. And I hope that my content is helpful to some of you. But yeah, we're going to get right into it. Today's topic is talking to everyone versus talking to just one person, right? Now, you could probably feel where I'm going or headed with this topic. And I feel like, I don't hear this being talked about a lot, but we're going to talk about it today. And let's just get right into it, right? Broad messages often feel very, very impersonal, right? Because you're not being clear about who you're speaking to. I believe that when we are taking on the role as an entrepreneur, the role as a business owner, we need to have a target of who we are trying to reach, right? With whatever it is, whatever we're trying to sell, what are the pain points that you're trying to solve? That is going to tell you who you should be speaking to, right? Our products, our content is not going to be for everyone. So we need to, instead of talking to everyone, we need to talk to that one person or that one group of people that need what it is that we have to offer, right? We don't want to feel impersonal. We want to be strategic. We want to be direct because we want what we have to land in the right area with the right people so that they can engage with our products and use our products or whatever it is. I always land on products because I'm always thinking business, products are being sold, services are being sold, whatever it is that we're trying to sell to somebody, we need to be able to target their pain points so that that could be our target audience, so that they're going to be the ones to engage with our content. Clear communication often feels personal. When you take the time to be clear about what you're saying, it feels like it's thought out. People resonate with it more, and especially the people that need to hear it. They are going to resonate with that more. And it doesn't even have to be about a product that you're selling or a service that you're offering. It could be a storytelling video that you decided to put out there, and that could be something that resonates with someone, and they're going to want to follow you, or they're going to want to see what you're all about. So clear communication will feel personal, it will feel relatable, and it will resonate with your audience, right? Imagining one person when creating the content, right? Who is this for? Who am I creating this for? This is for the person. I'll just use this as an example. This is for the mom who stays at home, who has to clean, do the chores while the husband is at work, and she's dealing with the struggles of motherhood and juggling all of these things. That's a storytelling way to relate to other mothers that are in this with you out there. You're never alone when you're trying to think of something to do that involves storytelling. You're never alone. And you will be surprised when you start to do your own storytelling on social media, your own content. You'll be surprised how many people are with you. Like, there's so many people out there that are going through the same exact thing, and we are so afraid to put ourselves out there. But then when we do, it's like, oh, I'm not alone. So imagine that one person, or whatever it is that you're dealing with, that you want to be like, oh, I want to share my experience on this. Imagine that one person. That one person could be yourself, right? When you're creating your content, think of who you're trying to reach and who this could help and who this could benefit, right? You always have to think about the consumer, because the consumer is what is going to make or break your brand, your business, your social media journey, or because it's really them that help you boost your content. If we could just be real, it's not us doing it on our own. You need other people to do it. You need followers, you need subscribers, you need people to watch, you need people to engage, you need people to buy your products, you need people to buy to sign up for your services. You need the people to do this. So don't discount that. But we have to also remember that when we are creating content, we have to talk to that one person. Who is this going to reach? Who is this specifically for, right? And not to say that it's literally for one person. It could be a group of moms that are stay-at-home moms that deal with everything that you're dealing with. Post the content. You can reach that one group versus talking to all these other groups. You know, the mom that goes to work and doesn't have to worry about staying at home because she has someone taking care of her kid at home. Or it could be, you know, she's going to work and the dad is at home. So you don't want to you don't want to talk to them. Like they are not going to benefit from your content. And again, I'm just using that as an example, but we have to imagine the one person that we're creating this content for. Specific language connects faster, right? We don't want to have all these jumbled up things that we say. Be specific in your language as well. You know, you want to make sure that you're not combining things that just don't make sense, that don't relate to what you're going through. And I'm not going to go too deep into that because it's like, say what you want to say at the end of the day, right? Clarity builds stronger relationships with your audience. We will be saying this until the month is over, that the more clear you are with your content, it will build a stronger relationship with your audience. That's just proven. That is just common sense. That is just what it is, right? So that is the goal. That is the goal, right? We want to build a strong relationship with our followers, with our subscribers, because we want them to be loyal to us as we are loyal to them, as we are loyal with putting out our content, sharing our lives, sharing our products, sharing our services, being brave enough to just put ourselves out there in general. As we are loyal to our audience, they will in turn be loyal to us. The more clear we are, the more open we are, the more that we are direct with what it is that we want them to do, the more comfortable they're going to be with coming back again and again, right? So let's continue to be clear with what we're saying, okay? Because we want to build strong relationships with our audience. So let's do a quick recap. Broad messages feel very impersonal. Clear communication often feels personal. So instead of being too broad, be clear about your communication so that it could hit the right people that you want it to hit. Imagine one person when creating your content versus a whole group of people, of different people. Specific language will connect faster, and clarity builds strong relationships with your audience. Those are your takeaways. Those are what we went over. When you speak clearly to one person, many people understand. When you speak clearly to one person, many people will understand. Just let that sit there. So that's all I have. That's all I have for today. You can go to my website. You can shop around, visit around, and see if you want to work with me under the Work With Me tab. Please make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I am here every single day at 1 p.m. going live, giving you tips on how you can show up clearly on social media. So I'll be here tomorrow. Don't worry. I'll be here tomorrow at 1 p.m. It is going to be Friday. So it's going to be the weekend. So don't worry. We are going to give you some good tips so that you can go into the weekend and work these tips all week. Utilize these for your brand, for your business, and feel free to leave me some comments and let me know what you want to hear, what it is you want me to talk about, what you like. If there's a topic that you want my perspective on, just please, like, I am open to talking about anything that can help you. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow.